parang tinatanggap na niya yung posibilidad ng marriage of same-sex marriages, parang ganun.
In a new documentary in Rome, Pope Francis appeared to endorse civil unions for same-sex couples for the first time as Pope. As portrayed in the documentary, the Pope says, homosexual people have the right to be in a family. They are children of God and have a right to a family. Nobody should be thrown out or be made miserable over it. What we have to have is a civil union law, that way they are legally covered. The Pope's words in the film are an endorsement of civil union protections for same-sex couples in that the Pope publicly expressed support for them. But as the Pope has often said, this does not mean that he believes that same-sex couples should be allowed to marry. On a number of occasions, Francis has warned against threats to the institution of marriage and described marriage as between a man and a woman. Accepting gay family members or accommodating same-sex partnerships in civil law, he said, does not mean approving of homosexual acts. In 2017, the Pope gave a book-length interview to French sociologist Dominique Walton in which Mr. Walton asked him about same-sex marriage. The Pope replied, "Let's call this civil unions as opposed to marriage." He continued, "We do not joke around with truth." Boston's Cardinal Sean O'Malley, a chief advisor of the Pope, said in a statement that Francis strongly and consistently teaches that marriage is between a man and woman for a lifetime and that this is God's plan for having and raising children. The Pope's endorsement of civil unions is not an endorsement of homosexual activity, the Cardinal said, while also noting that Francis is very aware of the suffering and alienation of homosexual individuals, gay people, who are rejected by family and society. Our task, Cardinal O'Malley said, is to show people that we love them and care about them and that together we can strive to be better people, more generous, more courageous and more faithful to what God is calling us to do.
Well, actually ngayon, sinasabi ng LGBT community na affirm daw sila sa sinabi ni Francis. So parang, whether you like to admit it or not, yung binitawang salita ni Francis in support of civil unions, parang sinasabi na niya, no? Kung medyo simple ka mag-isip, parang sinasabi niya, tinatanggap na niya yung parang tinatanggap na niya yung posibilidad ng marriage of same-sex marriages, parang ganun. Si Francis, kaya niya ina-approve yung civil union among homosexuals, parang parang alternative doon sa same-sex marriage na hindi tinatanggap ng simbahan, hindi rin tinatanggap ni Francis. So in effect, parang sinasabi ni Francis, pinoprotektahan ko yung turo ng simbahan na bawal nga ang same-sex marriage. Parang by way of concession, ibigay na natin yung civil union sa kanila para they will be given legal protection, no? With regard to, rights to family, taxation adjustments, yung mga ganyan-ganyan, para merong legal protection. Tsaka bahagi rin sila ng pamilya, ng simbahan, kaya dapat they should feel at home sa simbahan at they are not driven out, they are not ostracized by the church, but accepted as part of a family.